Hey, how's everybody doing?
Welcome in. We're just looking at the last period of what is likely to be the last match. Rumor is this is going to be a forfeit at heavyweight.
Yeah, we will find out. Welcome in, everybody. So, let us know in the chat, was that a fall or what? Sure looked like a fall to me.
Yeah, yeah. We couldn't wait to start the cast
Right, we just had to
after we saw
comment
that.
on that. That was ridiculous. Come on, ref. I don't even know.
Oh, hold on. Oh, there we go. Okay.
So I think.
Mine was
Oh,
mine still had the like crowd noise graphic,
oh
but
no.
I refreshed it and we're
Mm.
on.
We're on. We are live. Welcome to Sunday Sudden Victory. We just got wrapping up these last matches. Uh, Iowa making a, well, I wouldn't say they're making a meat of it, but they're grabbing a little respect here in the upper weights, without
Yeah,
a doubt. 21-9, and Dean looks like he's going to take it, so we're going to be 21-12. So out of range for the heavyweight. Do you think they'll feed? This would be a good match to end it on. Kind of. It's been kind of exciting, right?
yeah.
Do you
And
think?
he came back. He gave up the first takedown.
Do you think Iowa will feed their heavyweight to Feldman?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
I think this is it.
I don't think that's the right move either. All right, I'm dropping the
Right.
Zoom link in the chat one more time. You got to jump in, click on that link, make it happen.
And you're sharing you're not sharing the video, right? On my end, I just see
No, right
the
now I,
deck.
I
Okay.
just have the deck.
All right. So it's 8-3, 20 seconds left in the third period,
Yeah,
and Dean is winning.
I assume most of the people got it on.
Oh, oh, oh!
Oh,
Make, making a match of it. Oh, that's come on. That's three. No, no, it isn't. Never
no,
mind.
man, the flexibility of these big guys is incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, where does it come from?
Right.
Right
You get started training young.
there it is. Let's see what happens. Tom, you
He
gonna
he
send
had
them out?
himself a good weekend. Good for him,
Yeah, no,
and good for D3 wrestling.
yeah, a lot of people hating on him, but, or I should say, setting low expectations. That's probably fair.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem like the kind of person you hate.
Yeah. Yeah. Seems like a cool guy. I even to me, I think he looked like not ready for D1 the first few matches,
Mm-hmm.
but he's learning quick.
Yeah.
We think should we wait till the forfeit is official?
No, I don't think so. I
No.
think we're gonna go ahead and just get going. Welcome in, everybody. This is Sunday Sudden Victory, November 16th edition, Quad R Wrestling Report. This is probably, we try to get this recap show in and out in half an hour. It's going to be a little bit tough this weekend, I think, because there was absolutely so much wrestling going on. Zoom link is in the chat. Absolutely feel free to jump in, give a take. All right, Roy, you ready?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, let's.
National Duels was a huge hit.
Yeah.
Um,
All right.
Everything about it was great,
Yeah.
and it passed the bathroom test. You know, like when I went to the bathroom, I paused it so that I wouldn't miss that minute, rather than just like it's okay if I miss this minute. So it was great. Ohio State, I did not know they were this good. I learned a lot. I mean, I knew they were good, but they looked great at every weight. Definitely the story for me. I put varsity transfer blues. Transfers last year were national champs, and it doesn't look like that's what's going on this year.
Yeah.
And it's just fun to have like new names and new faces, new stories, especially after the COVID era. A lot of the same guys were around a
Yeah.
really
Oh,
long time.
yeah. For a long, long time. Yeah, I think it was interesting. Like, I mean, you look at Oklahoma State and like I mean, they got a lot of mileage out of their transfers last year. They got a couple national champions, right?
Right.
Dean came in and he won, and obviously Wyatt won, and like And then it's like, oh, and then like so all these like old guys are like, yeah, transfer to Oklahoma State, win a national title, right?
Right.
So far, Richie Figs and Casey Swiderski
And
don't,
Facundo.
and Facundo, yeah, don't look like
Zach Ryder.
national champions. Yeah, jury's out on Zach Ryder, but definitely he has looked less spectacular than his match that didn't count. So there is that. All right, cool. That's your recap.
Yep.
All right, we'll jump into my recap. So first, P.S. Who? I think that not having Penn State at this made it 1,000 times better. I know there's a lot of discussion about that, but I'm ready to uninvite them next year.
Yeah.
To be completely honest, I feel like um, so many more compelling stories, so much more interest, uh, so many things happened because Penn State wasn't there, and I can't imagine anything all that exciting for non-Penn State fans if Penn State was there, right?
Yeah.
So there's that. These I think that they'll probably want to come next year. I think that like I made a comment before when the coaches were dogging Penn State for not being there that they're recruiting, right? They're talking to guys
Yeah.
who are going to come. Hey, you're going to miss out on this. You're going to like and that kind of thing. And everyone's like, oh, you get to win national championships. And but then you see this event, and everyone's calling it the best event in like 20 years in wrestling. And then like I think that recruits will want to go to this event. I think that like they should and the idea that there's the forfeit. The counter narrative of like that it didn't matter and that like Kale didn't want to go because like he wasn't like asked how to do it. Like it was like okay, whatever, guy. Other things, Slipgate. That was a problem. That was a problem at a few really big meets this year. Is that they just couldn't keep the moisture off the mats. People sliding around, and you really saw it in a couple of the dual meets, especially the Iowa dual meets, where guys were just like feet going out from underneath them and things like that, and that was a real
Yeah.
super frustrating thing for sure for the wrestlers, the refs, for everybody, right? And I don't know how you fix that. Because when you're doing something in a new venue, there has to be a fairly significant environmental component to it, I would think, right? That like
Yeah.
and so you don't know until you get that many people in the room and then humidity and that type of thing. But so I don't know if could you heat the mats? Is it the mats are cold because of the concrete, and then as more and more people get more humidity in the room, that like it starts condensing on the mats. They were trying to blame it on like the logos. Was it the U.S. Open or the U.S. Trials? I don't remember which one it was, but
Yeah. Yeah.
they were trying to say it was like the logos, but these mats didn't have any logos on them. It wasn't a logo thing. It's the mats are too cold for the dew point that's in the room. I mean, is probably the explanation. And like anyway, even with that, it wasn't seem like it was like a affecting every match, and like it wasn't that bad, but there were definitely some things. There weren't that many close duels. I thought that was interesting. When I kind of looked at it, and I said, when I looked, I thought, how many of these duels are in the balance? I didn't feel like there were that many that were in the balance, but then like the ones that I thought were in the balance were like blowouts.
Yeah. The only really nail biter duel was Oklahoma State Iowa.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the rest of them were
Yeah.
not that close.
Mm-hmm. Right. Looked like they didn't have it. The crowds weren't great. I think like so. All out to all you wrestling fans out there. I guess when you have it in a non-wrestling city,
Yeah. Yeah.
that probably makes it a little bit more challenging. But as good as it was last year, I think that you'll get more people next year. I feel like
Yeah. Yeah.
um,
It's a new thing.
yeah. A lot of ref whining. I don't know, just generally from the fans and things like that. I don't know if that's just like fans or I just noticed it, and like everyone feels like they're getting robbed, right? Because like because so many matches, and I mean that is kind of the beauty of folk style is that it's really really hard to score. So matches are always in the balance, and at the end of the match, it's often like a one takedown deal, right? I mean, it's like it's not um, you know 8-2 or 10-2. It's often 5-3 or whatever it may be. So every little decision that a ref makes kind of gets scrutinized by fans, right? And so that's obviously a. And then I guess the other thing I thought was like what to make of Darian Lockett. I mean, the kid knows how to win.
Yeah.
I feel like he stalls a lot, just the way he rides and things like that. But this is going to be one of these guys that's going to be like really fun or frustrating to watch, I think. But
Right.
uh, definitely the kid's got a lot of talent for sure. All right. So this is the Sunday Sudden Victory National Duels edition. We're going to move into the Rumblers and Tumblers segment here. So Roy, why don't you go ahead and tell us what a rumbler is?
A rumbler is somebody who is moving up in a maybe slightly unexpected way. Probably not unexpected to his coach, but somebody that was maybe ranked a little low and was really impressive this week in a way that we think will last.
Yeah, somebody like someone who you could like. I can see that guy all American,
Yeah.
right? And then a tumbler is kind of the opposite. Somebody who we projected as an all American or a high all American that um, now we have a few more questions about whether or not they are going to reach
Yeah.
that level of potential. So um, so perfect. Um,
We should have a Rumbler and Tumbler accountability check-in. That's why I
yeah. Yes.
named that slide that.
Yeah. So the accountability checking for rumblers and tumblers, and that's maybe an accountability for like whether our
Us.
observations as much
Yeah,
as
yeah.
like the wrestler. So our rumblers from last week were Stanford's Angelo Posada, who did not wrestle.
And that's notable. They wrestled Cal Baptist, and for whatever reason, he did not wrestle.
Okay.
And he's a true freshman, so every match is a significant percentage of his career at this point. So
Right.
that was notable to me.
And he may still redshirt then. I mean, he gets 5,
Yeah, that's true.
so there could still be on the fence on that one, playing
Yeah,
with lineups and that kind of thing for sure. Um, Braxton Ramos.
Braxton Amos. He recorded a fall, uh, and Aiden Valencia recorded a tech fall against Cal
Okay.
Baptist. Cross was Lusky for Penn. He recorded a tech fall. I believe they wrestled Campbell.
Yeah, I noticed that you highlighted all your guys like in their falls, but then for my guy, Araju, you say he gets majored by Gallagher, but he also like pinned a ranked guy from
Okay.
NC State. So I don't know about that.
Okay.
So Peyton Keller hasn't wrestled since he lost those 2 matches. I think he's potentially hurt or something.
Yeah.
Um,
Hunter Garvin and Daniel Cardenas recorded wins against Cal Baptist, but that's still a push.
right. Zach Ryder continues, I guess, a little bit of tumbling, I would say.
Yeah, yeah.
He lost to Cornell. He lost to Angelo, right?
Yeah.
He lost. So, yeah,
And he
Zach's.
won a close match. The
Mhm.
match he won was close too. It didn't look like, oh, he's back.
Yeah, he's still like working on finding his footing.
Yeah.
AJ bounced back pretty good. I mean, you made him a tumbler just because he only won by a little bit. Wasn't
Well, he
really.
lost. He was number one. He dropped a match.
He did drop a match, so I guess he's still.
And against Doucette, he won by 1 riding point, which was, you're living on the edge. And that was like my whole thing is like, you're not going to win a national championship with riding points.
Yeah. So Ryder lost to Alredo. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, Ryder. Yeah. He's still tumbling. Uh, for sure.
Swiderski, though, that's the,
Yeah.
the tumble of all tumbles.
Right. Swiderski's on like just a nosedive. He's like tumbling himself out of the starting lineup. I don't know. Like,
Right.
oh yeah. So I don't feel like any of our
I think
tumblers.
1 week ago today he was ranked #2 in the country, right?
Right after
Or
All
maybe,
Star, we all thought he was gonna win. We're like,
yeah.
Dave Van Ness isn't that good. Must be Swiderski's gonna take the title. I'm reconsidering that thought. Yeah, Ryder. Yeah, yeah. Cornell Kevin didn't like the no takedown call on Angelo. All right, so that's where we're at from last week. I think like uh Rumblers are pretty much still rumbling. Tumblers are pretty much still tumbling, but I feel like you're a little hard on AJ. So, all right, give me your Rumblers, Roy.
All right, Sergio Vega from Oklahoma State just wins all his matches. Um, he major. Who did he major?
Hey,
That one,
Hardy,
Ayala,
Hardy.
Hardy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, that Hardy did not look like he had an answer for any of his stuff.
No.
He looked like he was trying to get a stalemate in every position and just get to the end of the match. Landon Robidoux, also from Oklahoma State, who, by the way, after when he beat Daniel Cardenas, I put Cardenas into the tumbler category, but now, like, oh, he's
Right.
that guy from Greece, you
Yeah.
know?
He's that guy from Greece. Uh that was
Brent,
Clint
go
was
ahead.
talking about he's gonna be a four timer. Like I'm like, let's
It's hard.
I I have a rule that there's no four timer chatter until you're a one timer.
Yeah.
Until you win as a freshman, I don't really want to hear about it.
Yep.
Let's
Brandon Cannon from the Ohio State. He was kind of like always like a solid All American, or at least that's just how I thought about him before. But he was like definitely putting the heat on people. Ohio State obviously was doing great all weekend, but I don't think he had a close match. He just pretty much
nice.
beat everybody good.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, I was shocked last year. Like at the end of the year, he really came on. I was really surprised he did an All American.
yeah,
I thought, and then like so, that's what always gives me a little bit of pause.
yeah,
Feel free to jump in the Zoom, Kevin. And then you
and
got one more here.
yeah, Aiden Sinclair. You know, he did drop a match in overtime to Angelo Ferrari, but he Nelly and man, totally legit title contender. Um, yeah,
Yeah.
those are my rumblers.
Well, Ben always says he's like really cerebral and like that. I mean that counter that he hit on AJ,
Yeah,
like for the first one, like where he almost got the takedown in the first when or when Angelo shot. Sorry.
Angelo. Yeah,
Yeah, and like I was like, oh, holy cow, man! I mean, Angelo was scraping and clawing for that victory. So yeah, I would agree. Aiden Sinclair. Not that we didn't already know he was a great wrestler, but yeah, for sure. All right.
wait, did we lose our?
I don't know. Do we get
Sen-
lost on Twitter or not?
Yeah, we're lost on Twitter. It's already on replay.
Is it?
Wait, what? What's going on here?
No. So my
Or
stream.
maybe it's my phone. All right, never mind.
I'm gonna go never mind on that just temporarily
Okay.
because my oop, no, it does like say stop then start. I don't know if I did the time. Oh, you know what happened?
What?
It's because I had like I scheduled it to end at like 9 or whatever.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, no, yeah, because it ended.
Mm-hmm. Let me just recreate it real quick.
Okay.
Send a message on Twitter. We'll be
Um,
recreating that. It's because it took so long. I'm like, we only go half an hour, so I only set it to run for like 2 hours.
is it still on YouTube, by the way? Is this
Yeah,
all like
yeah.
is this all live?
This is all live.
Okay. Uh, cool. All right. Well, should we just keep going, or do you need a minute to?
I gotta like,
I'll, I'll,
I gotta start it.
Okay. So, yeah, I mean, we'll talk about maybe Max McAnally later. Um, we have a new category of Rumblers, Tumblers, and Stumblers, which is not someone we've really lost confidence in, but someone who is maybe didn't get a good result for this weekend. And McAnally, to me, and you could feel free to give me your take later, but he doesn't look as impactful as he looked last year. And it felt like he was just beating people up last year. And this year he looks more like trying to be the slick
Yeah.
wrestler. And I think slick wrestler isn't like his brand in my mind. Like he was coming after like Starachi and Kekaizen,
Yeah.
and they looked like they were trying to out slick and out experience him. And he was like the young guy is stronger and faster and like wants it more.
Yeah. So he was a beast, right?
Yeah,
And like this year, like he's he looks more like the hunted than the hunter or something, you
yeah,
know? I mean, like,
right.
um, so that's a little bit like I don't know if I'd say like disturbing, but like, yeah, sorry. I had it on a schedule, so it accidentally like just chopped us off. So as people start trickling back in, our apologies.
Are we back on X?
Yeah, we're up.
Okay, let me repost it and then.
Yeah, so Kevin, we dropped because I had scheduled it, but the dual meet took too long. So, and then like sometimes when this happens, like Twitter gets a little sketchy on me. I'm gonna go ahead and it should pick up now. It looks like
Okay,
it's
yeah, it's on. I see it.
yeah. All right,
All right, let's go.
so let's go.
All right, let's do your rumblers.
But yeah, that is gonna probably bounce around a little bit because when Twitter first starts, it bounces around, Kevin. So sorry about that, but it does usually like find a happy medium in a minute. So let's go ahead and do mine. Everything's good on YouTube. Oh man, what happened? All right, so Rouse Rumblers. So Rumble number one is Dean. He's been great. Just been phenomenal.
For
Uh,
mine.
he got a fall against Missouri, and he just continued like going from like his first match, you know, and then coming from D3, and like there's always that chat of you know, there's levels to this, right? And so like the
Yeah.
D3 champion, he's not going to be able to compete. He won't be the starter by the end of the year, like anything like that. So yeah, that is a big time rumbler for me because I actually can see him like you know competing the national tournament. I mean, I'm not
Yeah.
saying like AA yet, but um, definitely blood
Well, he's
round.
only got 1 year of eligibility, right?
Right?
Because
Yeah,
he was a three-time D3 champ.
yeah. So all right, rumbler number two, D Lockett. Um, I guess what can you say? Except he beats everybody.
Yeah.
It's like it's a little bit frustrating, and it's like, man, this guy really that good? And like, if you hang around and let him get that one perfect shot off,
Yeah.
he's gonna hit it, and you're gonna lose. But I mean, if you take a bunch of chances with him, I mean, he's so good with his counter offense and everything that like it's like,
Right.
you know, what do you do? That's a real tricky choice I think you have with that guy. And so he's one of my rumblers. And I mean, I'm interested in his match with Mitchell Messenbrick.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see what happens in that match. Lucas Bird, you know, a lot of good wrestlers, a lot of champions, a lot of you know they went down,
Yeah.
but he did not. Right? Um, he looked like he's got Ayala's number. I mean, Ayala didn't exactly pull the doors off everybody this weekend either, but I mean he he beat him once with that slide by, and now he's you know starting to like increase the gap. I would say it just
Yeah. Yeah.
he just looks super solid, and I put the Ferrari family on there just because in general they did pretty well. Let me see here. So Anthony went 2-0 for Campbell. Angelo went 4-0, and AJ went 3-0. So 3-1.
3-1. 3-1.
So 9-1 as a family. I would say probably that's the best family effort for the weekend.
Sure.
How many brothers do we have wrestling? All right. So my tumblers. I really feel like there should kind of be a rule that can't be a tumbler 2 weeks in a row. But
Yeah. What are you doing here?
but like, I mean, he fell even farther.
Okay.
So Casey Swiderski is possibly not going to be starting. I thought so that's a real challenge. Antrell Taylor, I love Antrell Taylor. Big
Yeah.
Taylor defender. He's my guy, but you have to acknowledge that he tumbled a little bit this weekend. He took some losses and then he stopped taking the mat. So you don't know if it's an injury
Yeah.
or whatever the case, that kind of thing. When somebody stops taking the mat, that's a thing. Like maybe he is hurt, or
Right.
something like that. But definitely
Well, his
challenged.
hardest.
Same thing with Chris Minto.
Yeah.
I didn't think that he took some losses too, and he looked really good. And now I'm less confident that up a weight class that Chris Minto is going to be the same guy that he was down a weight class. So there's that, and then the other one's Troy Spratley. He just took some losses,
Yeah.
and that's just
He
it.
wrestled a lot of close matches.
Mm-hmm. And you wrestle close, and tournaments are different than duels, right? There's a different energy. There's a whole different thing with that. So maybe that's it, but yeah,
He lost to Iowa, right?
yeah, he got
Spratley.
pinned, right?
He got pinned, right?
No.
No, he didn't get pinned. But he lost, I think.
Yeah, Dean Peterson beat him.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a pin. Yes, Dean Peterson
And
got
then-
pinned
Right.
by Ohio State. Okay, so
But that was a match. I mean, if Oklahoma State wins that match, they likely win that duel.
yeah, right.
So that was the moment was big. And everything about it was big. It's an opportunity to set the tone for your team. So yeah.
Yep, for sure. All right, Roy. Who's your tumblers?
Numbers. Lachlan McNeil. Whoa.
Yeah.
He got majored, and now and him getting majored by Swiderski.
Right, yeah.
Remember that happened too.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's going on there. He was an All-American last year, right? Didn't he third? He was
I don't
good
know, fifth
for
maybe.
North Carolina.
But he
Anyway,
he was ranked second, I think, going into this weekend or something.
something or other. So he's fallen off. I have not seen one good match out of him this year. So Tumblr, Drake Ayala. For someone who's a two-time finalist, he kind of looks like he's going in the other direction. There's a lot of good guys at 133, and it might, even as a returning finalist, it might be tough to get on the podium for him. Nebraska,
Yeah.
man, they looked great on day one, and this is day two. I mean, there's such a I don't know. It's sometimes they just have the fairy dust and everything goes their way, and then other days nothing goes their way. They're such a streaky team.
So this is all part of the plan.
Yeah,
I think, so last
peaking
year
for
they
peaking for NCAA.
yeah. They said, man, we did really bad at Cliff Keen last year, and then everything worked out.
Right.
And so their plan is to just be really bad,
Right.
and then it'll all work out.
Train under the radar. You gotta have a reason to ditch the facilities and train in your basement, and so maybe this will give them that. And then Facundo, for Oklahoma State. You know, he's a Penn State transfer. He's been good in the past, like someone they talked about winning a national title maybe,
Right?
and he's just looked kind of, I don't know, uninspired to me. Maybe I shouldn't say that, but I don't know. He just didn't look like he was in it to win it this weekend. So uh, he's in my Tumblr list.
Yeah, no. I agree. Like there's just not an energy
Yeah.
about him.
And especially like that team has an energy about it.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, as a team we're not.
Yeah, and you put Nebraska on here, but Cornell Kevin makes a point that Ohio State's first half of the lineup didn't lose a match all weekend.
Yeah.
So it's really tough when you lose the first 5 matches in a duel. Uh, sort of maintain that, that momentum and everything. So, uh,
Yeah.
yeah, no, I agree though. With Facundo, does not look like. I mean, that's a definite definition of a tumbler. I mean, everybody thought that this guy's going to compete for the All American, and like I would say right now, I don't have a lot of belief in his All American prospects. But the year's long. He could be rumbling back in a few weeks. So, it happens. Right. Slide's going to get deep. All right. Stumblers. So, new category. Again, a stumbler is somebody who, you know, lost the match is probably the easiest way to put it, but we're still holding on to confidence that they're going to be there and they're going to probably be competing for, All American or High All American honors. So start with V Rob, Vince Robinson. I think that Eddie Van Treska is like 3-0 against him, and Eddie Van Treska lost to Jory Volk twice this weekend. So like, I, I mean that's 125, right? So how do you sort out 125? Like that's a tricky thing. So for sure. And then mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, he was a beast, right? And he wasn't like a beast this weekend. He was definitely early. We'll see, but like you say, he did have a pretty extensive summer calendar. So there's definitely that. Um, right. Was he? He won U20s. I don't. Was he at U23? No. No. There was like a D3 guy. He was U20 gold. U20. And then AJ took a loss. I think Roy's just being a little harsh on AJ here. Like we don't need that. That's not nice. Oh yeah. Right. Yeah. But yeah, he does look like he's struggling a little bit with the big guys for sure. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Ty. You Tay. Yeah. Yeah. I'll show that guy. All right. Awesome. Well, that's it. I don't even know. Are we still going? Do you see the stream? Like my software says we're good, but then like I don't see anything moving on like YouTube and stuff. So I am going to say thank you everyone for watching. Sorry, like those of you who dropped back in on X. What happened was is I scheduled it for like an hour and a half, but we got a late start because of the duel. So lesson learned in the life of a fledgling streamer on a scheduling standpoint. Appreciate everybody. Like and subscribe. And then we'll be back on Wednesday talking about next week, right, Roy? All right. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Kevin. Oh, wait. You want to take us out, Roy? What? All right. Quad R out.